Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. To the car. To the car.
Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's caught by Ford. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Again, it's Watson. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again is Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And the Browns are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Watson to throw again. To the goal line and in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
26. Jump out.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over. Flip again.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Rodgers going up top again. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Jump out. Go to 50.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
24.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all. On 1st down, Watson. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Inside. Hey, 88.
Williams in motion. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Quickly to the air is Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
14,
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Harris.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Low silver, ready? 63.
Throwing is Hurts.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts.
Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Yo, touch that.
At the 39-yard line.
73. 73. Yo, touch.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
73.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 39 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
And he's got his target, Harris.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
A big pickup of 38. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a... And it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation and making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Tiger Hornet. Hey, easy, 63, bang. Delta.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
63.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Carl Leviani. 73. Carl Leviani. Alpha. Hey, 73.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
25 yards that time. On the draw, this is Barkley. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 65 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
And when you draw up a draw play,